What is up, you guys? It's Madison. Welcome back to my channel. I'm kind of quiet because I'm filming in the morning. I am doing a makeup routine kind of video where I'm going to be talking maybe about anything and everything, maybe just about makeup. I don't really know. I made some tea and I'm just hanging out. It's Saturday morning. It's really early, so I'm not trying to be like really rowdy because my roommates are asleep. I'm just going to show you how I do my makeup. And this is like my work, school kind of makeup, so it's not like what I wear to go out, like beat or anything, like full beat. It's like half beat. Also, I haven't been wanting to wear makeup very often. I never wear makeup to school to begin with, even when my acne was a lot worse. But now it's a lot better, so I like hardly do. I got my mustache waxed. Yeah, I have to do that. So I had a breakout from that, and then my brows. So that one. But other than that, it's like acne scarring and stuff. Okay, so I ran out of eye primer, and I know a lot of beauty gurus do this anyways. They prime their eyes with concealer. I finally got Shape Tape, so I'm very much excited about this. Like, this concealer is as good as they say it is. I put like the smallest amount on my eyelids just because I rub it with my finger. I guess if I did it with a beauty blender I could put more on there, but I just try to not do a huge thick layer so it doesn't crease or anything. I still set it because that's what Jaclyn Hill actually was talking about in her newest video, is setting it with translucent powder. Makes it not crease obviously, and it just makes like literally the best canvas for shadows, and that's 1000% true. And I actually kind of like this better than eye primer. So yeah, I ran out, but I mean, I'm not that mad about it. I guess I could have just done it with, I cleaned this, so whatever. So I'm just gonna take some of this. Ooh, I already have it open. I'm gonna try to show you this lid. Yeah, I'm so professional. It's the Coty Airspun powder. Can you guys see that? It's the Coty Airspun powder. This powder, I got it at Walgreens. It's like 12 bucks or something like that, maybe less than that, maybe a little more, I don't know. But it's the best powder ever. I used to use Laura Mercier translucent powder, and that's the big one that I get. This was like 40 or so something dollars. And right before I replaced it, my roommate Liz is like, try this. Sorry, I heard the shouting, I got scared. She's like, try this translucent powder, it's so good. So I tried it and it's amazing, and it's way less expensive. So if you need a really good translucent powder, like very good, try that powder. It smells really good. So does the Shape Tape. They both smell really good, and I don't know what it is. Now I'm going to be taking my Modern Renaissance palette. I freaking love this palette. Guys, also, because I talked about this on one of my live streams that I have done, but not in my most recent video since it's happened, because it's only like a 9-day-old incident, and I say incident like it's a bad thing. It's not an incident. I'm an idiot. I'm joking when I say this because I actually don't mean this 100%, but I met my soulmate. So I say it's a joke, but it's kind of not. So I met somebody the other night at this thing. Well, it's a club in Fort Collins, because I go to school at Fort Collins. College, not high school, in case anyone was wondering. And I was leaving, I was walking out, and I say soulmate because this guy literally just embodies all of the things that I want in somebody at this point in my life. So I mean, things could change, but right now, like, and I hope he knows I do videos, so I hope he doesn't like see this and he gets all like shook. Like, I might even make it like the part of the title just to be funny, but like, I mean, and I've been jokingly saying that, like, oh my god, like, I met my soulmate. Like, we aren't even dating, so that's, yeah, I'm an idiot. If you guys know me at all, if you've been watching me for a while, you know that I do the most, and I'll be extra and be like, oh my god, he's my soulmate. Like, it's just funny. Like, I don't know. I have a weird sense of humor. I just think being as extra as you can in certain situations is really funny. I didn't even show you what I did. I'm so busy talking about myself. Go figure. I used Golden Ochre first as the transition, and then these two, Burnt Orange and Raw Sienna with a little bit of Warm Taupe. So that's where we're at. I'm just gonna do I'm gonna use the shade Vermeer. Oops. Where are you at? Yeah, my palette's so dirty, I know. Vermeer on my brow bone. Just to highlight that. Oh, you know who's up? My roommate has a really early thing this morning. That's why she's up. So she's probably not that disturbed by me. But yeah, back to the whole meeting that guy. So I'm gonna blend. So when I do my highlight like that, or if I do brow bone highlight in general, I usually go back through and just kind of blend it so there's not like a harsh line. But yeah, that's pretty much all I'm doing for my eyes because it's very minimal for work. I rarely wear makeup to school, but this is pretty much the same thing. I know my eyelash curler is really gross. I'm kind of gross. It's fine. Okay, let's just pinch my eyelid. I've tried this like 6 times. Okay, here we go. Just like pump it like 20 times. That's kind of just what works for me because my eyelashes are so straight. If you guys haven't applied to be a campus rep yet and you're in college and you want to, I highly recommend it. If your school has it, if they don't, like, I'm so sorry. You should apply. Okay, next. So I got the mascara on. Now I'm gonna move on to face makeup, but I'm all over this place. I'm so rambly and I apologize. That is hot. Wow. But back to that thing about that guy that I met. Back to it. I met him and I don't know what came over me. I never do things like this, but I saw him and I just thought he was so cute, like just so handsome. He's hanging out with his friends, so it's not like he had a girl with him. I mean, there was a possibility he could have been with a girl, but he wasn't. And so then I was like, we were leaving this club because we had an Uber outside. My friend ordered it, so, and I was going with her, so I'm not trying to like hold her up or anything, but all of a sudden I just am like, the next thing I know, I see this guy. Well, I saw him and I was just walking, not saying anything, just going about my business, going outside. And then the next thing I know, I'm yelling, "Hey, you're hot." Yeah, I don't know. And I looked over and I was like, "You're so hot." Doing the most. Yeah, and he like came over and spun me around and just started talking to me, and not like I wasn't facing, it's not like I wasn't facing him, I was facing him, he walked up to me and just did that, like, you know, it was cute, like, just like took my hand and spun me around, and he's like, "Hi," like introduced himself to me. He's like such a sweet pea, he's so nice. And then I was like, "Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm leaving, I'd like to talk to you and stuff, but I'm leaving, our Uber's here." And then so we like exchanged Snapchats to like maybe like talk later or like hang out or something. And he was like, "Oh yeah, I go to school," and I'm not gonna say the state because I don't want to give it away, but he goes to school in a different state. And I was, because he's like, you go to Colorado State?" And I was like, "Yeah, I do." Like, "You don't?" Because this is like a club that's like right in Fort Collins, so I was just like, "You don't?" And he's just like, "No, I'm here on spring break." The guy that is literally so handsome, it seems like he was feeling me. Super nice so far, doesn't go here. I was like, okay, awesome. So we end up leaving. I get a Snapchat. He wants me to hang out later. I say maybe. And truth be told, it'll be weird if he sees this video because I'm talking about him and that whole thing. I used the L'Oreal Magic Lumi Primer to prime my face just because this foundation can be drying, and it is the Urban Decay All Nighter liquid foundation. I love this stuff. I've talked about it in other videos. I started using it this summer. If you have oily skin and you want your makeup to last long, holy shamoly, this is good. I've already been through an entire bottle. So I just put it on the back of my hand and I mix a little bit more of that Lumi primer just because it's a good texture to do that, just to sheer it out slightly. But I'm gonna pull back and this foundation is also very like high coverage, so like when I started using this, my acne, I still have acne scarring, so that is kind of hard to cover. It's just not like texture like acne, which is nice, but if you have acne or scarring or anything they're trying to cover up, this one's really good. But yeah, so I'm just gonna like dab this on. What was I saying? I think I was talking about like, if you saw this video I'd be embarrassed, but like, I mean kinda. I really like talking to you guys. I'm really proud of my channel and having like so many sweet people here, and like I know 14,000 isn't like crazy or anything, but it's a lot to me. It's so many people. Like if there's that like over 100 people who want to hear what I'm saying or watch my videos, like that means a lot, you know. But yeah, I'm not gonna get all personal with you guys just because I meet someone. Like if they think it's weird, bye. Like sorry. But I mean, as far as I could tell, he thought it was pretty cool that I did videos. I wasn't even the one who told him actually. When he was talking to me and my other roommate, Alex, she was like, oh yeah, she's like 14,000 subscribers on YouTube, and she just like wanted to like talk me up, you know, which is so sweet. But he's like, really? Like, yeah. And I guess like when I first meet people, I'm a little bit more laid back, a little bit more subdued. I don't try to do the most and be extra, and I guess except for in this scenario, because I called that guy hot like from like 10 feet away in this really noisy club, and I didn't know him. But yeah, most of the time I just kind of keep that to myself until it comes out. I'm also setting my face again with that Coty Airspun powder. In case y'all were wondering, it's still the same powder. I'm gonna go in with my Anastasia tinted brow gel. This stuff is my holy grail, just because I don't really do much to my brows because they're kind of already pretty dark and fuller anyways. They're not super full. I kind of wish they were thicker on the tail, but yeah, I just kind of fill those babies in to make them look a little bit darker without using a pencil, because it's not super necessary. Whoa, but I'm trying not to go outside the line. God, I'm really just going into everything. But yeah, so what ended up happening was we get back from this club, and me and my roommates were all home, we're all hanging out. Well, one of them was upstairs, but and then the other one went upstairs, and then it was just me and my roommate Liz, and we're just chilling, talking. I'm telling her all about this guy because she didn't actually see him until later. It was just my roommate Alex that met him while we were at this place leaving, and so I was telling her about it, and we were just talking. I was like, yeah, he wants to hang out. Him and his friends are all like kind of hanging out right now, and that he wants me to like come over and see them and like meet his friends and hang out with him. And I was like, I don't think I'm going to. Like, I have class tomorrow, because this was a Thursday. So I was like, I have class tomorrow. I was literally like very much like not going to do it. And not because like I didn't want to hang out with him, but because I did have a 9 a.m. the next day, and I was going to be tired, and I had to write a paper after class. And my friend Liz is like, no, just do it. Like, he's gonna go home like after this weekend for spring break. He's gonna go, well, he's not gonna go home, he's gonna go back to the school that he goes to out of state. So like this is his like last like couple of nights here, and just convinced me. And like obviously I brought her with me because I'm not gonna go by myself. Like in any situation like that, never go by yourself, please. Not that I thought he was gonna kill me or anything, but it's just better just to go with people if you don't know someone very well. And like I knew there was other people there, so I wasn't like going by myself, and yeah, especially if you're awkward like me, that makes it like a lot better if you bring someone. So yeah, so me and my roommate Liz go over there, we hang out with him and his friends. It was like pretty good. So yeah, and I just got to know him a little bit better. He's such a nice boy, and since he's left, we've been like Snapchatting and stuff, so it's been nice. At the very least, I'd want to be his friend, so that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm not like expecting anything crazy. I just say like, oh, I filmed my soulmate just because he's really cute, and he, like, I feel like I'm using the e.l.f. Baked Blush in Pinktastic. It works like a highlight. I use it with a damn beauty blender, so it shows up like this. I'm so sorry. I'm not telling you guys anything I'm doing because I'm so distracted. What was I saying? But yeah, like, I'm not like being crazy, like, oh my god, like, we're gonna be together. Like, that's not it at all, because I just don't know him that well, and yet, like, we're just like kind of getting to know each other right now, and I guess we can say we're friends right now. I'm an idiot. I have a little bit of a crush on him, I guess I could say, but being his friend and like working into that is really cool too. So I'm not like really expecting anything, because you never know. These damn boys always trying to finesse me, and I'm not the only one who gets finessed by boys. I'm not saying that like, oh, they're always trying to finesse me. I'm sure everyone's been finessed by a boy, by a girl. Us girls are kind of sneaky. I'm using this Wet n Wild bronzer that's like hit pan as hell on, but I'm just using that just to like warm up my face. I'm not really contouring or anything. Also, on top of my highlighter, guys, this is the Nicole Guerrero Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. I go in with my beauty blender, and I think I'm going to use a little bit of Kitty Cat and then this Forever Young shade at the top. I really like Forever Lit too. but if I want to tone it down a little, I won't use that one because that one is just fucking beaming. So that's for when I like go out and stuff. God, if you just use a beauty blender, that would just frick. I look like I have like strip lights on my cheeks, like doing the most, but you know, if you're trying to flex that highlight, that's how you do it. I'm gonna go in with probably warm taupe and just go underneath. When I started doing this, well, I used to never do this and I didn't think it mattered, and then when I started doing it, I couldn't stop. You're like, oh, what am I doing with my other hand? Set it down, you weirdo. I mean, you guys that watch my live streams like to follow up with this like ongoing, very much blown out drama with my ex-boyfriend, my more recent one. I like to make things more dramatic than they are. In some cases, he's made me very mad on several occasions. I have done things that are very annoying to him on several occasions. Since we broke up, that's not a lie. I'm taking responsibility too. I'm not saying like, oh, it's like all his fault or like he sucks. Like, no, it happens. And like when you break up with people, it's messy, and that's why you should really get to know people before you date them, because sometimes like he's not a bad person by any means. He's a really nice person. We got along really well for a while, but we are just too different. So that's why it didn't work out. So what I'm saying is, maybe if you meet somebody, just give it some time, see how it goes before you just dive right in. And I'm the last person to talk because I catch feelings so quick. I use this ColourPop highlight. It's a Super Shock cheek, I guess, but slash highlight in Smoking Whistles, or Smokin' Whistles. And it's a pinky color. The label's almost worn off, even though I haven't used this very much. It's almost like a cream texture. So I'm gonna go in with the Nicole Guerrero highlight palette and just put Forever Lit on top of it, just to like stick on there and be like very vibrant. I'm really happy with where I'm at right now. Since we broke up, I was like kind of being weird there for a second. And then when I just started getting back into like things and just being used to being like single again, and I was just really happy with it and not looking, then I meet somebody that I like kind of got a little crush on, which isn't, he doesn't even go here, like he's not even in the same state, so it might not even matter at all, to be completely honest with you guys. But I guess you never really know. I might meet someone tomorrow. I might not meet someone until I'm 60, so I don't need to worry about that, because if you don't worry about it, you're gonna find it. So yeah, so I don't know that for sure because I'm yet to find somebody that I like want to be with forever, but God, I'm like, this got really weird. This video just turned like way weird. I'm going to use this Revlon, I don't even know, it's like one of those like lip crayons that they have. Look how flat this is. It's because I've used it down. It's in the shade Honey. It is such a pretty color. I am going to use this. Usually I'll use my Milani lip liner in nude and then put a gloss over that, but it's in my car because I was using it in my car, and yeah, I'm an idiot. So I'm going to put this on. I still use this one a lot, but I think it's really pretty. It's a really good everyday color because it's there, but it's not too much, and it lasts so long. I'm not kidding you guys. It lasts so long, but it looks shiny and it's not matte. It feels good on the lips. Yeah, so that is it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much if you made it to the end and watched all of it. And if you have any video requests, as always, leave them in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.